Hi YouTube, 2E0 FNM back again with another video. Today we're going to review the RetroSoft Gaming Console. This is fantastic, it really is good. I was just scrolling through Facebook like you do, and the post came up and it was 60 quid, and it had 20,000 games on it, colour screen, internal battery. I don't know if you remember Game Boys back in the day. I had one when I was a kid, and if I'd have had this, oh my god. But yeah, so I thought that is amazing. So I reached out to them just to ask a few questions because I thought it'd be great for me little lad for Christmas. And they said, oh, we'll send you one and we'll give all your viewers a 10% discount. So if you use the code MATTM6 in the checkout, I'll leave a link in the description where you can buy it, you get 10% off. And yeah, I'm amazed by it. So without further ado, let's unbox it and have a look at what it's all about. So let's have a look.
Right, so this is the box. So yeah, nothing majorly special with the box. Obviously, it's all good inside. Gives you a bit of an overview of what to expect in the on the console itself. So yeah, let's have a look. So first up, the instruction manual. So obviously it's Chinese made thing. I'm guessing with the copyright of the games, you know, that's where it's originated from. But it's got the English. I don't know how well it's coming up on the camera there, but you can see it's got sort of English instructions as well. But it's super simple. I can show you in the video exactly how it goes. So don't worry about that at all. So yeah, it just comes in this little sleeve, and as they show in the Facebook video, they pop that off. So let's do that. Let's give that screen a little bit of a clean. As I say, I've not been able to put this thing down. This is fantastic. No Wi-Fi needed. The good old days of gaming when there was no DLC, no microtransactions, no internet. It's about the same size as a Game Boy. You can get it in loads of different colours like white, red. Obviously, I just got the purple one. But yeah, you can see it's got the buttons on the back. So this is like the R2, R1, L1, L2. So obviously if you're playing like the PlayStation games with the actual controllers, you've got the buttons on the back and it fits nice in the hand. So you can access the buttons at the back. You've obviously got the joypads as well, or you can use it like obviously the Game Boy didn't have those. You know, you just use the D-pad and the buttons there. And then you've got two SD card slots. So this one is where the operating system comes in. But obviously this is completely configured with all the games. You don't have to do any setup. You could literally buy this for Christmas for your kids. Put it in a, you know, wrap it up and that's it. Everything's there ready to go. I haven't done anything with it at all. But that's where the operating system would go. So there's no SD card in there. But there is an SD card in there, which is where the games go. So all the games are obviously already on the device. So as I say, you don't have to install anything. I think you can add to it if you wanted to. But yeah, really nice. So you've got two ports on the bottom. That one says charge and that one's for the data. So I think if you wanted to add more games to it, you can plug it in your PC there and you know, get the ROMs that you've downloaded 100% legally, of course. You can add to it that way, and you've got a headphone jack there. So all works fantastic. So let's turn it on and you just wait until you see how nice this screen is. It is fantastic. So let's have a look. So the on button is on the side and then the reset button there. So there you go. Hopefully it's coming through on the camera okay. Don't know if I'm getting a bit of glare from there, so let me just move that away. So there you go, loading. But yeah, really nice piece of kit. It's such a good piece of kit, this, honestly. So yeah, there you go, loading all the collections. You've got an up and down volume on the side. You can see it changing there. I don't want to make it too loud, but look at that screen. Hopefully it's coming through on the camera okay. My usual camera gear is not working, so I'm just using my phone today. So hopefully it's coming through. But this, you can just skip through all the different consoles like that. So you've got, let's have a look what we've got. So we've got Nintendo, and it says there 905 games. Hopefully you can see that. 905 Nintendo 64, 187 games, 2,099 games for Game Boy Color, 2,000 games for Game Boy Advance, 139 games for Nintendo DS, SG 1068. You get the point. Mega Drive 2,933 Mega Drive games. Genesis 890, Dreamcast, you got Game Gear, Neo Geo, Pocket Color, PlayStation, so you got all the PlayStation 1, well 74 of the PlayStation 1 games, 54 PSP games. I had a PSP, fantastic. And then you can list by all games, or you can have your favourites. arcade. There's 1,926 arcade games, System 1, System 2. But yeah, you get the idea. So let's just have a look for, let's just have a look. So if we go into Nintendo, press A. So some of them are in like other folders like this. And then other ones are a bit better. Let's have a look at the other ones actually. Game Boy Color. See, it gives you a nice, you can, I don't know if you can see on the display, it's giving you an actual picture of what the game is before you go into it. So all these games in here, there's literally, and you can hold down the D-pad and just scroll through them quickly. So we've got Carmageddon, Casper, Chase HQ, which these are obviously Game Boy games, Game Boy Color. What else have we got? So Game Boy Advance, what we got in here? 007. What else have we got? Advance Wars 2, Advance Wars, Agent Hero, Aladdin. So yeah, let's just have a look at Aladdin. So you just click A to go into it and it'll load it up. And then it does its thing. The speaker's not fantastic, but it's certainly like, it's better than a Game Boy speaker back in the day, and it's more than adequate. And the headphone speaker, headphone jack works great as well. And then it just loads. Sorry if it's glaring on the screen. I'm just trying not to make it glare. I haven't figured a way out of changing the brightness yet, but it might be in a menu. And then you can just press start. Some games you start, some you press these to start the game. So game start. You can actually save your game progress in here as well. You know, like the old consoles used to have the like cards that used to put in your old PlayStation, like a memory card. So when you're playing the PlayStation ones, it says like detecting memory card, and it knows it's there, and it lets you save and everything. So yeah, let's have a look. Obviously, but yeah, and then if you've had enough, like, and you're as bad as me at that game, you just press the select and start at the same time, and that quits the game and then goes back to where you were, and then you can go and pick another game. So literally, I mean, there's so many games here that obviously I can't list them all, but you know, let's go to say something that like Mega Drive. This is my era, Mega Drive. So obviously the Sonic, you can hear the Sonic music playing in the background. So you can play all that. You got Echo the Dolphin. That was a favourite of the missus. She loved Echo the Dolphin. And then you just select it, and away you go. So think about it. For 60 quid, you're basically getting thousands of games to play. It's got an internal battery that you can change. Obviously, it's not a like double A's or anything. It's like a battery cell, and you can it just plugs in there. But you could change it if you wanted to, and then you just fasten it on there. I don't want to spend too long on I mean, obviously I don't want to make the video too long, but you get the idea. And obviously the joys work as well. Oh. Well, we must have just exited out of that one. Oh, there's so many games though. Honestly, there's endless amounts of games. Like even McDonald's game. And some of the games give you the actual when you stay on it, it actually shows you what the game is. And you got Pokemon. Oh, sorry, Pulseman, not Pokemon. My eyes are not great. But yeah, you get the idea. There's so many games, and it's such a well-built piece of kit. It's so nice, honestly. It's for if you're going on holiday on a plane or something like that. There's so many so many games. And then you can go to different ones. There's just so many stuff. Sonic the Hedgehog was a good one. Sonic the Hedgehog 3. So let's try that. Good old classic Sonic the Hedgehog. But yeah, beautiful, really. I mean, as I say, I take this in the car when we're going away or something with my little lad, and you could just sit in, you know, no internet required, and there's so many, you know, you'd never get through all these games. But look how hopefully that the display is coming through nice on the video. But yeah, look, Sonic the Hedgehog. I played so much of this game when I was a kid. But it plays beautiful, just absolutely amazing. But yeah, you get the idea. I've got to remember I'm filming here, and I'm going to get carried away myself and just never come off it. Right, and anyway, when you've had enough, you just press start and select together, and again it takes you back to the main screen. So let's go on PlayStation. So obviously all the, you know, Colin McRae Rally 2, Crash Bandicoot, that's a favourite, Crash Bandicoot. All the Pokemon games are on here as well, as far as I know, you know, for the old Game Boys and stuff, they're all on here as well. As I say, I'll leave a link in the description for where you can buy it from, and it's got loads of information of what games are on it and everything there. But look at that, a self-contained device. No, you know, you just take it away on holiday, and you've got, you know, the battery lasts. I've usually had like 2, 3, 4 hours out of it. I've obviously not played in mega long spurts at a time. I usually just play for an hour or two and then charge it back up again. But yeah, the screen is one of the best things on this game, on this console. It's such a good idea. I remember back in, like, a few years ago, I got into this retro gaming, and you had to use like a Raspberry Pi, so you'd have to buy a Raspberry Pi, which can be pretty much the same price as one of these. Then you'd have to get a controller, then you need a TV to play it on, then you have to download all the games yourself, and it just gets complex, where this is all done for you. So yeah, let's see if we can get into something. But look at that. That is just amazing. Oh. Obviously, I'm not very good at it. You can use the joypad as well. But you can see it runs buttery smooth, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, if you're into your retro games, then or you want to get your kids, you know, or grandkids something for Christmas, you know, endless amounts of fun with this. Anyway, I'm getting carried away. So yeah, start and select gets back to the main screen. And this button above it is like a function button that goes into like some of the actual device settings. So I tend to stay out of that. But like, you know, that Die Hard trilogy, you know, it's just crazy the amount of Driver was one of my favourite games on the PlayStation when I was a kid. Duke Nukem's on there. It's amazing. Grand Theft Auto 2, Gran Turismo, Medal of Honor, Mega Man, Mortal Kombat 4. And like I say, you've got all the different consoles as well. So I've just noticed the videos now getting pretty long. So I'll just quickly show you this one, but you get the idea. But yeah, fantastic piece of kit, absolutely brilliant. So you look, memory card, checking memory card, checking number of free blocks. So it's amazing, really. It's had some proper thought put into this thing. So yeah, just to sort of show you, But for 60 quid, this is amazing. And it's proper responsive as well. It's absolutely fantastic. But yeah, you get the idea. It's amazing. But yeah, I'll just show you one, like a little bit more, because I'm spending too much time on the games here. Sony PSP, so we've got Bomberman. There's so much stuff. Def Junior, Def Jam Fight, Dragon Ball. FIFAs are on here, God of War, Grand Theft Auto, this endless. Arcade, so we got like arcade games here. It's just endless. Honestly, there's just so much stuff. But anyway, the video's getting on a bit now. But yeah, really good piece of kit. So yeah, highly recommend it. And don't forget to use the discount code MATTM6 in the checkout for 10% off. So £60 retail, 10% off. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. And it's free postage as well. So yeah, get it now and get it for grandkids or kids for Christmas, or for you. Like, you know, I don't know if Finley will actually get hold of this, but we'll see. But anyway, there you go. So thank you very much for watching.
That was my review of the RetroSoft Gaming Console. Fantastic piece of kit. So give the video a thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. I've been Matt, M6CEB. You've been very kind to watch. See you later.